Hi, I'm back very briefly in the scherzo of the second movement of the Prokofiev Sixth Sonata. And I was a little surprised, not horrified, just a little surprised by how much of these two parts, these two hands rather, that are homophonic for the longest time, how slightly odd it is to try to remember what's going on. So I'm just not familiar enough with it. Let me review from the beginning. So even there, I don't have a full, what some people call muscle memory. Quite frankly, this is an odd little maneuver. But once I make it memorable, the oddness of it will become its characteristic feel. So, a little wiggle. Or three. I don't know if I've been playing that as a natural or not. It sure is. It's a D natural. Unfortunately, I've got so many marks there. It's hard for me to tell what I'm telling myself to do. I quite frankly don't remember. This and have heard me practicing it. I hope you were yelling at the screen. If I was playing it differently. I remember I got this far earlier today. This is one of the things I've mentioned. I'm finding it difficult to recognize with these enharmonic spellings what all these chords are. Or said another way, what some of these chords are. So I need to have a better way graphically of representing what I'm looking for. For example, here I've written D sharp, so I have no problem with this mixed octave ninth. I have no problem with this here. G sharp, B sharp. So it's an augmented chord. And there's only one note moving to get me into this E sharp major, E sharp minor, excuse me, F minor, E sharp minor. Two things here. One is an aural model. I need to know how it sounds when it's right. Now I can't construct that unless I'm really learning accurately. The problem with that is, since I don't yet have fluency also, okay, it's just starting to become a little more familiar. So I'm able to then pass quicker judgment on how I'm doing, like that. That works. I've gone back to 15. It's an interesting, three chords with B flat, one B natural, back. That's the pickup to 9. Track of the time, because this is a short session. I should point out about short sessions, incidentally, that very often, certainly when I was younger, I didn't want to have short sessions. I thought, unless I can allocate a whole bunch of time, then I'm not going to be able to accomplish anything. In fact, the moment I started teaching and discovered I had to find 5-minute and 15-minute fragments in my schedule that I could make pay, I discovered that 5 minutes and 15 minutes really are significant amounts of time if you are focused. Anyway. Bottom part. Okay, one little bit of insecurity. I could have faked my way through, but I knew I didn't know for sure. So part of it is a fingering issue. Just opening up to the F minor is well known now. 1, 2, 4. I think on 18, what is like a first inversion B flat minor chord. A sharp minor in this case. I should, because only one note is moving, I'm going to stick with the 4th finger on top. Then move to the 5th. That helps. Having that decision made, yes. Good. So. Left hand doesn't look too problematical. It certainly doesn't suggest the contour of the right hand, however. Here I am in 9. Going 5, 4, 3, 2. I usually like going to a long finger on the black note, but in this case, I'm going to live with it because it makes getting down to the E easier. It also makes the 1, 1, 1, 1 in the right hand, the contrary motion, sort of more symmetrical. I mentioned before here, I had this, the B flat stayed for 3 of these chords, and on the E major one it's B natural. So the big event physically is moving to F sharp, A sharp. I'm just going to say what I'm feeling. F sharp, A sharp, he wrote, F sharp, B flat, E. So. And meanwhile, the left hand is playing octave. So this going to this going to this. If I had, well, let me see. Maybe I should have shifted my fingering. So I should have made a decision earlier on to go to fourth finger in the right hand. In other words, this is a done deal, a fait accompli. Now, pairing by making a commitment to moving my hand upward here. I gotta go. Sorry. So we're gonna stop here. But this is a very small but interesting thing. It's not that tricky, but it's remarkable how on its face it looks like nothing much. And when you delve a little bit, there's all kinds of intriguing little details that need to be taken care of. So we'll continue.